Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. Um, I haven't not been successful in getting a website set up just yet. I checked out the itch. Um, that seems to hold the most promise, but I don't know. Um, I don't know. I haven't had a lot of time to really look at it. Um, so I'll have to check more into it. But right now, we are going to get into random graphics. And this used to be probably my favorite program because it was short and it packs a punch. So I'm going to do a quick type along and then we're going to run this. So if I can pull up the code without shutting my feed off, we're going to go right into this and call it random, RANDOM, GRAPHICS. And I had fun on the show discoursing with you guys in the chat last week and a little bit the week before and before that. I just don't have a tremendous amount of time on Saturdays. But I'm gonna try to make it for at least a half an hour every Saturday if I can. Now I'm looking at this program and it's short, and I'm just looking for things that they may have done wrong or that I could do differently because a lot of times these programs didn't work. I remember that my friend and I would spend hours typing these things in sometimes, these programs in, and then they wouldn't work, and we typed them in exactly, and then we would try to find the mistakes, and sometimes it was just a flawed program, and that used to drive us nuts, especially as little kids here. Like, we were like 9 and 10, probably. But anyways, I'm going to start this. We have a P mode 3.1, and so that's medium res, I think. And they want to start on page 1, and they have all kinds of lines in here, but I'm just going to do it all in one line. Then this clears the screen, and then we're going to go into a screen 1.1, which is just graphics. And they're using color set 1, which we could change. And then I might mess with that after. Looking for things that I could do differently. So the next line here is a bunch of random stuff. And it doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. The programmers back then were just, I don't know what they were thinking of. Just very unorthodox types of programming schemes here that don't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. But like we have f equals random 4. Then we have bf, color fb. Oh Jesus! All right, what they're looking at, since it's color fb. Color F comma B. Well, I'm already lost in here, right? Color. Usually, color is a single number, like color 1, but they have a comma after it. I've never seen color used with a comma, unless I'm not using my brain right now. But they have color F comma B. I'm gonna, I don't know why they have F. I don't know what that stands for. So they're saying color. Let me do the f equals random 4. So that I understand. The beginning value of color, there's only 4 colors per screen set. But then they have their b equals random. And the thing is now, as an adult with a good understanding of color basic, I can read the code and understand what's going on in the code, whereas as a kid, you have no idea, or you have limited knowledge of this. So we're going to try to get through this line here. It says if b equals f, or b minus 4 equals f, then 25. What the heck does that mean? If b equals f, okay, or b minus 4 equals f, I have no freaking idea, but we're just going to type this in. If b equals f, or, and they have it in parentheses, b minus 4 equals f, b minus 4 equals f, or b minus 4 equals, I don't know why they have this in parentheses. I'm getting rid of these parentheses, they're not needed. B minus 4 equals f, then 25. That's going to be changed because I number by ones. I don't number by tens or fives or anything else. I think it's a waste of time. And when you get into like 300 or 400 line programs, you don't want your numbers being in the thousands. It just doesn't make any sense to number by 10,000s and like have the next line be 10,010. And you just get into these wicked huge numbers. And anyways, so I have no idea what this is saying. So if we draw, if f equals 1 and b equals 1, okay, or b minus 4 equals f. So if 8 minus 4 equal 4, I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea of what that's supposed to mean. That logic there makes no sense to me right now. So they say color FB, and you guys are going to have to enlighten me on this one because I've never seen color followed by a comma. Jesus. PCLSB. So now we're changing, we're picking a color, we're changing the background. Background, you know, is limited to 4 as well. I have no idea what this. Okay, now we have. This is really crazy. For L equals 0 to 5. Alright, I don't know where this is going. I haven't typed this program in about, 35 years, I would have to say. So, we're just taking it as it goes. Now we want line, let's see what they're doing here. Line dash. I don't believe you can have a dash there, but they do. So I'm going to put their dash there, and I bet you it's going to come up bad because I've never seen I don't know what the dash is there. Um, we have random 255, comma, random 191, comma, p set. Can you believe this, guys? This is exactly what I'm talking about here. I have to erase this. That is not technically. It should be random, and I'm telling you, this is the same. This is how it's appearing in my book. And there should be a double parenthesis here, and there's not. No wonder these programs didn't work. Um, I don't know. I'm at a complete loss here. As to what the heck they're trying to get at. Should I leave it this way or should I change it? What would the dash mean? You know, I really don't know, guys. I don't know if this is gonna work or not because I don't know. Let's just put it the way they have it. It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm gonna put it the way they have it because I just don't know here. Normally you have an XY, a line, parenthesis, XY, parenthesis, uh, but they have line dash random 255, comma, random. Maybe they know something I don't know. But this looks pretty hokey to me. Does that make any sense to you? But it doesn't look like it makes any sense to me. But that's how it's written. Line dash random 255, comma, random 191, comma, p set. That's it. So, there's a, all right, there's only one parenthesis there. So that's actually right, but we only have one coordinate. We have a dash here. So we need, like, when you write a line statement, it's like line 0, 0 to, 10, 10, 10, comma, p set. Okay, so they're missing this part here. All there is the second part of it. Right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some hidden function I don't know about. Let's move on to the circle. Circle random 255. Now we need a center to this circle. So we have 255 by 191. 191, and then we close that. Okay, so that's right, but now we need a radius. Apparently, our circles are all going to be the same color, and they're all going to, and random 100 is going to be the radius. Okay, let's just run this and see what happens. We're actually getting lines here different colored backgrounds. The circles are different colors too. I don't understand this whole thing here. There was a UL error, and I think that this is taking care of that UL error here somehow, but I don't know. So luckily there's only a few more lines. We have next with no variable, which is strange. We don't have a 4 anywhere. We just have next. I've seen that done by one of my viewers, and I don't know what it means when you say next and you don't specify the variable. Oh, for here it is, for L equals 0 to 5. So we're going to go through this 5 times. So let's try to run this. And there are our graphics. It's going through it 5 times. That does look pretty cool. I'm glad I didn't try to change this, even though I don't understand what this means here. Sure, someone will have an explanation. I don't understand it. So, we're going to say for P equals 0 to 10. This is going to handle multiple paint statements. Actually, yeah, multiple. It's going to handle 10 or 11 paint statements in random places. So we have paint. Random 255, comma, random, probably 191. I'm not looking, but that's probably what it is. We close that. So it's the same as a circle. We have to have a center, but we do have to have a color on this. So the random 4, it's just going to pick, that's the actual color that's being painted in, and then comma F is, where do we have F? Here. So F is where the painting stops. I can understand some of this, but not all of it. I don't understand color followed by another number. Like I said, unless my head is not, no, I don't think that I've ever seen that. That's another thing that I don't understand. And we have, luckily, 2 more lines. We have a next statement, which will handle the for loop there, for next loop. And then we have for h, a lot of variables in here. For h equals 1 to 7, that's not a 7. Let me list this out. So literally, it's only 10 lines long. I have to remember to 25 is actually the same line. So let's edit 3. That's 3 is, my 3 is their 25. So it's just going back to the same line. And this way we know how many lines are actually in the program. That's another reason I do it by ones. You want to keep track of this stuff. Say for, we have one last variable. T is a timer. So 0 to, they're using 600, don't know why. next T, we could speed that up or slow it down. And then we're going to their 10 is my 2, and that's it. So let's run this. And this was my friend and I, our favorite program by far. It's short and simple to type in. There's no grammatical errors in the code in the book. I thought there were, but there's not. So this was always amusing to me as a kid, whether I did this alone or with my friend. And this is the end result. It's still interesting, but it's not as it's not as exciting as it was when I was a kid. Obviously, these computers were targeted to children. Specifically, I know that because most of the program books that you could buy for this computer were aimed at games and things like that. But there was also another niche of programmers. So the Rainbow magazine and the sophisticated manuals and things like that were for the teenagers or adults at that time. I wasn't there yet. Like I said, I was between like 8 and 9 to about 11 or 12 when I was using this computer, and then I got rid of it. And I picked up the emulator a few years ago, and when COVID started, a lot of things were shut down, and I needed a new hobby, and so I immediately, for some reason, decided that it would be a good, pursuit. And now I am probably an intermediate level programmer, intermediate to expert. I'm definitely not a bona fide expert, but somewhere between intermediate and expert. There's still a lot of things that I don't understand, so I'm probably about 75% savvy with this code right now after several years, 3 or 4 years. So this is what you get. If you guys want to type this in, you can find it in Getting Started with Extended Color Basic. And I wanted to get a video out there for Saturday's show. I try to do at least one a week, sometimes more, but lately I've been lagging. I've been preoccupied and I got bored with programming, and I was playing a video game, and so that was taking up my programming time, but I'm in the process of finishing Tales of Suburbia and trying to get a website set up. So if anybody knows how to set up a web page with upload, downloads, I like what Curtis Boyle has. Curtis, do you pay for that, or is that free? Let me know how you set that up. I'm really interested. I like the layout of it and everything. I just don't know much about web design, and I don't want to have to pay for it. Otherwise, I might have to investigate itch further, but it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. But I'm definitely going to investigate it some more, and because I want my viewers to be able to download my games. So it's coming. I just don't know exactly when, so stay tuned. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will be with you on Saturday, hopefully for a little while anyways. So that's it. Have a good, today, it's not quite the weekend yet, but have a good weekend, and that's it. So see you later.